Hey guys, I'm going to do something different this time. I'm going to praise something, namely ironing. That's why it's called Ironing Man. You're probably thinking, why would I praise ironing? Because most people hate it. I don't. If any of you have ever seen any of my vlogs, that's a mouthful, you'll know that I love ironing. Seriously, I love ironing. I have done ever since I was a young teenager. Just ask my mother. Plus it got me out of doing other chores. Back then I used to put my Walkman on. Yes, Walkman. You don't know what a Walkman is? You know, a personal stereo that played cassettes. You don't know what a cassette is? Anyway, I digress. And then eventually I started listening to a Discman. It's a personal stereo that plays CDs. Surely you know what a CD is. Anyway, my point is, whenever I iron, I listen to music. And because I have my own house now, I listen to it on the stereo. What do you mean, what's a stereo? Of course, some of you might watch TV whilst you do it. But I want to tell you the reason why I like ironing, and also some of the mistakes I've made over the years. Like for example, when I first started ironing, I tried doing my mum's silk knickers. They melted. I stuck the iron on, straight away it hissed, pulled away, big hole in the knickers. Oops. I didn't do that one again. And that's a true story. The other thing I used to iron was my socks and my underpants. I since stopped doing that, like a long time ago. There's no need for it. And I also have some tips for you as well. If you keep the iron full of water, it's heavier. And therefore it presses down on the clothes even more. If you let the water get down to about a minimum, it's too light and you have to press down and, well, it's not as much fun. Another thing, keep the iron clean, because sometimes limescale clogs up those holes. So what do I enjoy about ironing? Well, I find it soothing, that it relaxes me. See, one of the mistakes most people make is they think it's a chore. I don't. When I'm ironing, it gives me time to think about things. It's like if you've got problems in your life and you just want to sort them out, it's like soothing them over with an iron. So whilst you're ironing and smoothing out those creases, you can start thinking about these things and trying to work them through. You know, dealing with personal issues or whatever. Hey, it could be just something that you're thinking like, I don't know, you want to go on holiday but you don't know where, so you're trying to think about the place that you want to go to. Or you're just thinking about your next meal. What I'm saying is it's a great time to think. Because to be honest, ironing doesn't take that much brain power. Just be careful you don't burn yourself, especially on the hands. I've done that many times. If you think about it this way, you might enjoy doing it yourselves. I find these days that the bigger the pile, the happier I am. Or is it they say, a tidy home keeps a tidy mind? And it's a shame I can't think the same way about hoovering and dusting. And the fact that I have a puppy that trashes everything. And guys, think about it. If you've got a wife or a girlfriend and you start doing the ironing and finding that you enjoy it, just think how happy she'll be about it. Unless you melt something that you shouldn't, you know, like silk knickers. Or maybe even burn the house down. Don't do that. In all honesty, I find it very relaxing. Seriously, I love ironing! So hopefully now you'll see why I like ironing. If not, meh, whatever. It's time for me to go, but before I do that, I just want to point out these other videos at the side of me, like Smeg Chris and Smeg Chris Review and Agony Smeg, and also my vlogs. And also down here below, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I nearly said that wrong, but never mind. You know what I'm saying, because the picture thing down there, it says it. I can't speak English. And also there's a button down there that says subscribe if you haven't already. Please click it and, you know, thumb up this video and favourite it or whatever, you know. And, you know, if you like ironing and you want to talk about it or say why you like ironing or why you hate ironing, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I'm off. Until the next time, peace out. Time to do some ironing.